Scorn is a psychological horror survival game that didn't necessarily pique interest to most players, with most, if not all, reviews were mixed between being positive and negative. Now, if you were to ever play this game firsthand, in my opinion, you will definitely be left confused and uncomfortable with a temporary symptom of being in just deep thought. Okay, that's basically what it is for me. Now, with some backstory on Scorn, you're basically on an alien planet surrounded by biomechanical structures as we play as a person or thing, and then that's about it. Now, overall, this game did seem to be very promising, and I understand that at first the reviews didn't necessarily tend to its favor because of just one major issue: the length of the game itself. The game is actually pretty short, with a lot of visual sceneries, the atmosphere, world building that would distract you along your journey. And as you are distracted, the game sort of tells the story with the structures around you. There seems to be some imagery there, because with this game that doesn't necessarily come with any dialogue, any cutscenes, or any narrative, you would think that there is no meaning or no answers, but can't help but to have a sense of storytelling as you progress to the game. I actually had to beat the game twice just so that I can try to grab an understanding of the message this game was trying to execute. And I cannot shake the feeling that this game has some type of deep connections with pregnancy. Now, if this could be a tough topic that it can either be triggering or offensive, then please, if it could be too much for you, exit the video right now or go to this timestamp for my final verdict. You have been warned, I'm just saying. But moving on, I strongly feel that this game has some sort of connection or attachments when it comes to pregnancies. If you look the world around you, you can't help but to notice things about sexual intercourse or giving birth or C-sections, miscarriages, like things like that. This game is very, very gore-like. It's extremely gore-like, which I don't mind. But for some reason, when I did beat this game, it did leave me highly uncomfortable and feeling very disgusting for some strange reason. I don't know if I'm the only one or not, but who knows. But other than that, this game looks great. Yeah, the combat could have been a bit better, even though the combat is very, very but the game doesn't necessarily focus more on the combat, but more of the world around you. You're constantly stopping and just looking at the scene, or looking at structures on walls or statues or these weird organic forms that are literally there like parasites that tries to fight you if you get too near it. But you don't necessarily have to fight them. They're literally just minding their own business. You can literally just wait until they go away, or they go to a certain spot that you could just walk right past them and proceed forward to the game without necessarily having to fight or waste any type of ammunition. Speaking of ammunition, it is very, very scarce. Extremely scarce, and to the point where if you would have used all of your ammunition, you have to literally run around with the melee side of the weapon, which honestly, it sucks. It really does suck. So you're constantly either running or just waiting for the enemies to just pass by. Luckily for me, I didn't necessarily have to go through that because this game doesn't necessarily come with any sort of difficulty. So if you're coming into this game wanting to scale it down so that it could be a psychological walking simulator, then this game is definitely not for you. If you're looking to get scared, then this game is definitely not for you. If you want really good combat, this game is not for you. But if you want a very good world building scenery where like you have a sense of, this means something when I look at this statue, or when I look at this painting, or when I look at this huge vast area, then this game is definitely for you. Even with the puzzles, I feel like everything with this game has a type of meaning that the developers of this game is trying to execute. Now at the end of the game, or by the end of the day when you beat the game, it all is just all up in the air for interpretation, because like I said it earlier, with no dialogue, no cutscenes, no narrative, no nothing, you don't know exactly what is being told. So it's basically up to your imagination to kind of piece together something that would make sense. And that's exactly what this game is literally doing, which I don't mind doing, because it's like, I do need to use my noggin every once in a while. But honestly, I really did enjoy this game. For the fact that I played it twice just so that I could try to understand it means a lot, because usually with most games, whenever I beat it once, that's it. I beat it once. I'm not going to touch it ever again unless it has some replayability, but I'm not going to go through the whole story again. And there are few games that I would actually do that, and now Scorn being one of those games. But with the length of the game, I just don't really see the point of buying it right now at full price. I definitely recommend getting this game on a sale or with some sort of discount. If you have Xbox Game Pass, then you're basically gonna get it for free, and that's basically the best way to get the game, is if to have Xbox Game Pass and basically not have to spend over $30 for this game, because actually when you first play through the game, it's gonna take you about 6 hours. For me, it took 9 hours because I was lazy, as well as trying to work and play the game at the same time. So 9 hours, that's how much it took me. But in reality, the game is honestly 2 hours long. It's honestly like a little bit over 2 hours long, almost 3 hours long. And that's a big oopsie. But let me know what you guys think of it. This is just my thoughts and review on this game. I've been wanting to do something for Halloween, and this game right here, oh my god, it takes the cake with how much gore. I mean, at first I did get scared a little bit because of how gory it is, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's review. I do know it was kind of straight to the point, because there's not a lot that goes into this game that I would need to be in more detailed, unless it's something very, very deep, which with the meaning that I think the game is trying to portray, I don't want to get too deep into it, because I don't want to say something that's wrong or anything offensive. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this review. I actually had a crap ton of fun playing this game, and I'll definitely see you all in the next one. Peace and take care.